He was discovered abroad trying to join ISIS, and today, 29-year-old Pamir Hakimzadeh was sentenced to 4 years plus a month for trying to join the terrorist organization. He's one of less than a handful of Canadians who've ever been sentenced for trying to leave the country and join a terrorist organization, and some of the conditions around today's sentence are being called precedent-setting.
Stiff sentencing is usually an important requirement for terrorism-related offenses. There needs to be a place, there needs to be a path for redemption, and that's the path Mr. Hakimzadeh is on, and this is a sentence that allows him to go down that path. You know, he's taken responsibility, he's committed to de-radicalization, and this is the kind of sentence that allows him to do that.
Pamir Hakimzadeh's sentence includes 3 years of probation. During that time, once a week, he must attend a de-radicalization program with the same imam who helped some of the radical members of the Toronto 18 following their conviction. He must also attend psychiatric counseling.
I'm confident in the plan that we've put together for Mr. Hakimzadeh.
Hakimzadeh was a third-year engineering student at Ryerson University when he left Toronto in October of 2014 and flew to Istanbul with the goal of finding a way into Syria to join ISIS. A taxi driver suspected that Hakimzadeh wanted to join the terror group and turn him into local authorities, who sent the then 25-year-old back to Canada. However, Canadian authorities only began investigating him 2 years later, after a family member who had previously been assaulted by Hakimzadeh reported him to police. That prompted an RCMP national security investigation dubbed Project Sachet. Hakimzadeh pled guilty earlier this month to one count of leaving Canada to participate in a terrorist activity. The maximum sentence under Bill C-46 is 10 years. Because of time already served in a federal penitentiary, the convicted wannabe terrorist will be released from jail in 6 months. What do you say to Canadians who may have reservations when they find out that a man in another 6 months who tried to join ISIS is going to be free?
Well, look, the reality is we don't imprison people indefinitely. Everyone understands that Mr. Hakimzadeh is going to be released at some point or another. We have a structure in place, counseling, de-radicalization, programming that he can follow to make sure that when he gets out, he's not a danger to anyone.
When given the opportunity to address the courts by Justice McMahon this month at the end of the hearing, Hakimzadeh did say he takes full responsibility for his actions, and he says he will abide by the conditions and the sentence imposed by the courts. He also says he looks forward to rejoining his family.